Imagine a scenario where the power grid is down, cellular networks are completely non-functional, and the internet is a memory. In a grid down or survival situation, keeping track of basic reality like time, how fast you are moving, how the sun will set, and where you are located becomes a massive challenge. So today I made a small companion called as Apocalypse Companion. This small device locates the satellites and show the data on the screen. This small device will help you in the time of apocalypse where you have no internet connectivity and anything. So let's see what we have got here. On the front side you can see a OLED SSD 1306 128 by 64 module. Here is the buzzer which outputs the sounds, and on the back side you will see a Type-C port for charging and an on-off switch. So on the front side it's showing time. So current time is fetched from the GPS. If it fetched times from the Wi-Fi, it will show Wi-Fi here. So from the GPS the time is really accurate, even the seconds match the exact time. And on the right side you can see a dot here. So this dot indicates the screen is locked, so it will only show this time only and no other data. To switch to other data I will just click once, and again I will lock this by pressing long press, and here you can see it's showing Wednesday, the day, date and year. And let's move to the next page. Click once. Now it's showing the speed in km/h. So currently I am not moving, so it will show some random kilometers because there is less satellite connected to it. So if you are outside it will show exactly 0 km if you are not moving, and then it will show the actual speed when you are moving. So I am in the studio and there are less satellite connected, so it's like going up and down a little bit. So go to the next step, and now you will see the latitude, longitude, max speed, odometer, trip and satellites connected. Currently only 8 satellites are connected. When satellites are nearly about 15 or 20, then it will show exact speed. Now let's move to the next page. Here is the timer. If you long press you can set the time, and again I long press, it goes to the minutes, long press, minutes, and if I long press it will show start or stop. I will just stop here and click long press, so timer won't start. Let's go to next page. This is the scrolling message which you can set from the web server. You can type any text and scroll the message here. I have just typed hi here, so it will show hi. And let's move to the next page. So it's currently connected to the Wi-Fi network, so it's showing the Wi-Fi name and the IP of the device and the port, which is the 80, which is currently active. So it's showing connected. Now let's move to the next page. So this is my city and there is temperature, humidity and like condition, like it's cloudy or anything. So currently I haven't provided any API key, so it's not providing any weather data. You can just get your API key from OpenWeather and enter the API key from the web server itself, so it will show your actual city data. So next move. Now here in this space you are seeing satellite connected 9, Wi-Fi also connected, and it's showing satellite time. This page shows that what data we are fetching from which side. So it's showing a satellite and satellite time, so we are fetching time from satellites. So go to the next page, and here you will see the sunrise and sunset. This shows the exact time when the sun will rise and when sun will set. This time is taken from the GPS only. Go to the next step and it will come back to the time, and it will keep looping forever. You can set the loop time for every animation, every screen from the web server itself. So now let's look inside the web server. So this is the web server which we are connected to, and you can see all the parameters it's showing here. You can see the time, day, kilometer, hour, speed, everything the network is connected to. And if you want to change the Wi-Fi network credentials, you can just enter here, enter the password and flash and connect the device, so it will restart and connect to the Wi-Fi. And also if you want your custom city's weather, then you can add the API key here from the open weather and enter the city name. This can be anything, or your name or city name. This is customizable. This key should be from the API key, from the weather's API. So this is the API key you need to enter, and it will be saved in the EEPROM, so you have to do it once only. And on the next, you can see this is the threshold value for the maximum speed. So I have set the 45. So when I cross the limit of 45, the device will start beeping and flashing the display. So there are two types of only blink or only sound. So there are two type of animations for the alert. Then you can automatically set the brightness of the display, and also you can invert the color. So this is a two bicolor display, so the values will be inverted and you can see the black and white differently. And you can set the scrolling message from here. I have set high message, so you are seeing high message on the display, and the speed of the scrolling speed of the message. And you can set the timer from here. So when you set the time, the device will start the countdown timer on the display. And you can set the offsets, the offset which you want. And on time format, you can select 12-hour and 24-hour mode. And next you can see all the faces which you can select or deselect. So I have selected all the faces, so in loop it will show every faces one by one. And you can set the time for every face. I have set the 3 seconds for every one, so every face will show for 3 seconds. And you can save them. And also we have OTA firmware update, so in future if we release a new version of this, you can just upload the code via OTA, so no need of connecting via cable. And also you see two buttons here. These are for resetting the tracking odometer and the extreme speeds. And on the bottom you can see the hard reboot system, so if you click this, the device will restart. So that's how the web page looks. And you can set most of the things from the web page only. And if you click here, you can visit my channel. You can see here is my channel. So do like, share and subscribe my channel for more such contents. So let's move to other things. You can make this tiny compact device using just a ESP12F chip and some basic components. So let's get started. These are the components which will be required to make this Apocalypse companion. This is the schematic for the device. Follow the schematic to make one. I have connected IO15 to ground and EN pin to VCC to make the chip work. After soldering every component with wires, I have added a double-sided tape to stick it inside the enclosure. And before that, I have added a plastic cover for the protection of the screen. After inserting the modules inside it, it will look something like this. You have to be patient and also remember to trim the extra wires before putting inside it. And this is how it will look. So now you can close it and power on. And also if you want to program the ESP, you can use this schematic to program the board. All required file links are given in the description, and for more information you can read my Instructable. The link to Instructable is also given in the description. Now let's see some working features in real life. I have 3 screens showing different data. On screen 1 you can see the satellites connected, odometer, trip and all other things. On the middle screen you can see the current speed of the vehicle, and on the right side you can see I have crossed the speed limit, which is set to 30. Now it's blinking and showing that I am crossing the limit. So I will reduce the speed and it will come to the normal. So let's see, and it's normal. And that's all for today. I hope you like this video and do share your thoughts in the comment section.